Hi guys, you're welcome back to my platform once again. How are you all doing? So now today's guy will learn how to make this beautiful gown. Yes, first is the drafting. Yeah, so let's quickly get started. So these are required materials. The plain fabric is a chiffon, but advise you work with a thick crepe. So first is to place our shoulder. Yeah, to place our shoulder into twist 8 inches. Shoulder slope is an half inch. From shoulder slope, you place your armhole depth, which is your shoulder divided by 2. First, you connect your shoulder. Shoulder is 16 into this 8. Your pattern is into fold. So this is the armhole depth. Connect this way to find the chest line. So the next thing to do is to place our shoulder, that's from shoulder to our bust point. Sorry. Shoulder to the bust point I'll be working with is 10.5 inches. Under bust, high waist line is 12. From the high waist, place your measurement tape this way. Though you should know all this part, just for the sake of our beginners here. If the top person, you place 9 inches. So the pattern I have here is the full length of my gown. So connect straight this way. Bust line, under bust, high waist, hip line. So the pattern is my desired length. The neck width is 3 inches, which is optional, okay? The front neck depth is 3 inches, but note is cow neckline. Yeah, mine is cow neckline. So I'll connect this. This is just basic. So I'll be using this pattern to trace out the back panel. So what we are placing right now is our bust band, that is nipple to nipple into 2. Mine is 7.5. So fold your tape, measurement tape, to find the gray line. So bust into 4 is 10.5 inches, but I'll be placing 11 inches, just half inch difference. Sorry, I was trying to cross check my measurement. Usually 8.5 is snatching, but I placed 9 inches now because of the elastic I'll be working with. The hip is 12, which is 48 inches. Place 12.5. I decided to make it 12. Me just contemplating here 12, so to have that shape because it stretches a bit. The end part, just connect. But before the end part connection, let's connect this part for better understanding. Extend this to the high waistline. So the end part goes out to connect it straight. Remember, you step up towards the end part or connect straight this way, all depend on your preference. So you can work with any of these. Now the dart, I won't be working with a waistline dart. It's the side dart I want to work with. Step out from the bust point, which is from your bust pan. Step down from the bust line with 1 inch. It's time to find half of our armhole depth. Go in with an half inch this way to connect to the side seam to form our armhole curve, but back you don't go in because back is wider. So I'll be cutting out this pattern with the back uh, panel first. Yeah, so the back neck depth mine is V. So back neck depth, neckline, front neck depth, yeah, the bust line, just trying to label for better understanding. Under bust, high waistline, hip line, and full length of my gown. So just to trace it out. For better view, so cutting it out with the back panel measurements. Okay, so this part I have to step out this way, so by time to transfer it to our fabric, I will send that side that part inside. So this is it. So let me introduce my fabric, trace it out, but before then I have to introduce pattern paper for the extension for better understanding. So just cutting out the front neckline. Okay, so I'll send it in, trace out the back panel first. So I want to add pattern. So the front hem line is optional as well. So I want it one side pointy and curve this way. Okay, see what I'm doing, guys. So just be creative, that is all. To these parts, try to reduce it, all depending on your preference. So try to fix button. Just trace it out. Our fine students ask me questions. So fabric is into fold. We should know this part though. Into fold, just to trace this part. It doesn't have a zipper allowance. Yeah. Size seam allowance. So make sure add half inch or 1 inch seam size hemming allowance. Sorry. Let me just trying to check to make sure I have a straight line. So just trace it this way. So this other part, just trying to check it. So I'll send it in. Sorry, the chalk is not visible, but with my explanation, you know what is going on here. So just cut it out this way. So our back panel is ready. So you decide to make yours flare form. So you decide to also work with waistline dart. Yeah. So just unpinning this part. So I'll be cutting out 5 inches length elastic to place, that is to stitch on my high waistline this way, which is optional as well. You must find your center back. Now is to work on our front panel From your armhole depth, step up 1 inch, roll this way, you slash it so that you can find our length that I'll be working with. So just in it this way. Me making sure that my camera is well positioned. So place it properly. So when we are done tracing it out, now to be adding side seam allowance is exactly what you did from panel just because of the curl neckline. So you have to extend this. So this part we decide to work with 8 inches length. We'll be adding allowance on the shoulder part. So place it. We decide to work with 9 this way. But for better calculation, place it this way. Sorry, I have my students asking me a question. So place it. So this neckline you see, won't work with this. I will trim it out when I'm through. Yeah. So to add the basic, just trace it out first. So it's cow neckline. So slash it open more so you can relax properly to avoid a shortage. Yeah. So it's time to trim it. That means it's time to cut it out. So add your size seam allowance. So the neck depth I'll be trimming it out. Yes, I'll trim it off when I'm through. So this is the cow neck line. It's not that visible here because of the fabric I'm working with. Yeah. So for this part, the neck depth I said will be trimming off. I did, but my camera wasn't on. Thought it was on. I'm really sorry about that. Just to blend uh your neckline depth is. So it's time to cut our facing, front and back facing. Then you decide to weave it. That's aim your neck depth, your cow neckline, your back neck depth, and aim it once. Yes, but decide to cut facing. I have to cut facing because of this the fabric so light, so that everything will relax very well. So this is the sleeve part, the cape, the draping cape. So I have 1 yard of chiffon here. Okay. So how did I find the length? You just place your measurement tape, drape it to relax on your hip area. Yes, because this draping is direct to the hip line. Decide to work with high waistline. You have seen the introduction. Place your armhole depth. So it's just our regular of drafting out our basic sleeve. So find half of your armhole depth this way. Connect. Add size seam allowance. Okay. Place it and blend it to the end part this way. Notice the into fold here, meaning both sleeves are here. Yeah, so we'll just cut it out this way to the end part. Cut out your arm or a curve this way. So notch to know the center of your sleeve. So both sleeves are here, as I said earlier. So you open it this way. You can see. So right side facing the right side. So pin to place 8 inches. If you are working with crepe, I advise you work with thick crepe to give you that stability, both that draping effect. So this is only fabric I could lay my hands on. So if stitch to this part, it could be 876. But if you are working with chiffon 2 inches, you don't need any pressure there towards your arm when you are done fixing your sleeve because it doesn't stretch. You aim this way, okay? So pin this part. So if it's crepe, when you are through the draping part, you just weave it. For this, I need to aim it to make it a bit stable. So it's like I pin it wrongly, but you understand what is going on here. So I have to repin it. So it's just to fix our sleeve, stitch this part that I pin, okay? Aim this part this way, but mine I'll be sewing both parts together. So the facing part, I'm done weaving it all around. So just pin, take it to a sewing machine, okay? Stitch, flip it to the wrong side, iron it. The same, that is why I'm a bit first here to the front neckline, pin and stitch with half inch. So that is it. And please, if you have found this video interesting, like, comment, share. And if you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe. Okay, I love you all. So don't stay chained. So I just have to notch. Okay, so when I'm through ironing it, everything will relax properly. So this is the shoulder line. You can see how beautiful it is. Camera didn't do justice to this at all. And the fabric too. Yeah. So notch this V part so that by the time you iron it will sit properly center back. So next thing is just to join our shoulder. If you have your overlocking machine, that is sewing and weaving machine that is 5 thread, you just stitch straight up. As you stitch, you weave. Okay, so I'll just take it to my machine to join the shoulder. You can see how beautiful it is already. So this is the front part. You can see. So now is the side dart. Okay, so this is the bust point. Can you side dart so that the bust line will stand out without pressure. Okay, so nipple to nipple is what I'm tracing. I just place my pattern, so I'll just mark it this way. To decide to work with waist dart, I mentioned that during the pattern drafting. So 1 inch from the bust line. So I will just take it to my machine to stitch with this there. 1 inch. So I'll put the pattern aside this way. But before then, I need to pin it. So if you're a beginner, I advise you iron to have that green line. So as soon as you move to your sewing machine, you just to stitch straight. Okay. So I have to pin it first before taking to my sewing machine to stitch. For more free online sewing tutorial, please click on my playlist. Yeah, thank you all for your support. And if you're interested in our offline classes January section, drop your message. Contact you see on the screen here. So pin this way and take it to sewing machine and stitch. So this is 5 inches length elastic. So I'm doing this on my high waistline. Note is optional. So I'm through. You can see. So this is the side seam. Right side facing the right side. So when I'm through, I'll be taking to my ironing table to fit the neckline. If you decide to use hand tacking, place it. I will just take it to sewing machine to stitch with whatever added as a size seam allowance. Okay, so I'm checking to make sure the length, everything is accurate. As you can see how beautiful it is. So just to stitch, that is all for this part. Just checking my camera, sorry. So, sorry, just trying to adjust my camera. All flight students are here with me as well. So you can see I'm done closing it. You can see how beautiful it is now. So this is the side seam. I haven't ironed it yet. The hip line, okay, you can see. So the next thing to do is to hem the down part. Yeah, I'll take it to my overlocking machine, weave it and hem it once. Okay, so let's put this aside. Sorry, just trying to adjust my camera. So that is it for this part. Now it's time to fix our sleeve. Yeah, so open it up this way. Leaning on pin, I pin it down. So open it and remember, we also notch the center of our sleeve. So it's just our regular way of fixing our sleeve. You must fix your sleeve all around. So open it to find your shoulder line. Okay, place it this way. Me struggling to look for my shoulder line. Right side, just trying to trace the right side of this fabric. Okay, so place it this way, facing the right side. Pin all round for easy sewing. Yes, so pin this way all round for easy sewing. So just pinning it all round to our armhole. So don't pinning just to stitch. As I said earlier, it's just our regular way of fixing our basically. So pin. The same to this other part, that's the other sleeve as well. You pin all round. Okay. So I pin this part as well. Okay. So I'm just taking my time here for the sake of our beginners. So pin all round. So done pinning, so I have to open it. This is the back side, the part that has elastic. You can see. So this part, you can just take it to my machine to stitch my sleeve. So I'm done. Yeah. So size seam, place 8 inches. You are making use of the right fabric, which is thick crepe. It stretches. Yeah, this fabric doesn't stretch at all. You all need to know what chiffon can do. So, but this is thick chiffon. So you stitch, but if you're working with chiffon, just 2 inches, just stitch 2 inches on this part and hem it. Okay, so I have to place this part as well. This way, stitch to this part. Okay, the same to this part. So I can easily bring out your hand. That is it. So I will do that now. So I'm from. If you are working with crepe, you will just aim it. That is what you can see. But this, I cannot leave it this way. Because it will twist on its own. It will give me another style. Because that is how chiffon is. Can easily twist. So the next thing to do is just to aim it. Sorry, to weave it around for those that will be working with uh, crepe. But mine, I cannot do that. So I will fold mine. I will leave about 10 inches on both sides. Let's move to our mannequin. You can see what I was talking about. Is because you need to bring out your this was you will just aim it separately. That is all. If you are using a crepe, I discovered like I pinned my I stitched my sorry wrongly, twisted on that part. I will adjust it. I just want to have a better understanding on that part. So this is my, you can see I've loosened this part, close this part so that it won't be twisting because it's chiffon. So if it's a Dutch, sorry, crepe, thick crepe, you won't go through all this stress. So that is all for this sewing tutorial. And please find this interesting, like, comment, share, and if you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe. I love you all. God bless you all. Bye.